Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for episode 2 of TerraTech here. So the last one we left off with Big Yellow and Big Mike. We need to go find them. Let me look down on my map here. I'm going the exact wrong direction. So the trick here is to kind of get through the beginning of it. Obviously, with me building what I want, the best anchor in the game is it's the flying futuristic dudes, because that's the one that allows you to basically anchor to uneven ground, and especially with me wanting to build mostly things that are on the ground, uh, not being able to have being able to anchor or not being able to anchor is not the best. So between the last episode and this one, I added a little bit of stuff to the thing. I had two shield bubbles, so I put both of those up in the front. Those are probably going to eat our battery rather quickly. I am fine with that, however, because if it's eating my battery, the chances of it killing me will be lower. All right, so actually we ran into crafting Mike first. So the way this works is it kind of just goes around and clears the area out and just puts the guy down. So this is help repair pal. So basically, what they're going to do is they're going to teach us how to start building a base. And then as we get the stuff kind of built here, and this kind of starts getting you started into the building your own ejector. So when you go to the trading station and you put that off, you can actually have the trading station will sell stuff for you, which is all well and good, and you'll still get money for it. This guy he's wanting to try to get over here. Kind of stuck over there though. I'm fine with that. Stuff this thing. Good. You'll eventually figure it out, buddy. I'll be here waiting for you when you do. So this is another station. So this is the manufacturing and what are refiners. So what will happen is as you drop basic resources in, it'll go in, it'll refine them, it'll make them better, and then they'll sell for more. You'll be able to see that as it goes in. The only bad thing with setting it up like this is that it's possible if this thing starts getting backed up, uh, stuff will just keep flowing by. It's really easy to overwhelm this thing. Let me show you here real quick. So if I run back over here with this big, one of the bottoms upside down, that's funny. So if I do this, like technically this should be mine. As soon as he decides to release it. So he releases it, it becomes mine. And you'll see that what will happen is it'll start, it's trying its best, but you see how it backed up there? And then as soon as it backs up, then it breaks everything and the whole thing breaks. There are ways to get around that and kind of fix it. There are ways to fix that. And then with these guys here, I can actually just stuff them on this guy. Oh no. Why didn't you fix yourself? You were in the bubble. So we can stick all that stuff on there, and then once we do that, we can tell it to go ahead, send that back to inventory, even though I didn't get all of it. Eventually, we'll get things that we can carry around, the black hole generators that we can carry around with us, and we'll get those out. All right, let's get this thing charged back up real quick. We'll pick up some stuff on the way to go see Crafty, our big yellow there. Now that'll help us get GeoCorp started. Kind of want to get this thing powered back up though. I like having shields and repair bubbles because it keeps me from losing the stuff that I have already. And you can get into this game. It is very easy to get into this game where you get some really nice stuff, and then you lose it because your repair bubble or you get overwhelmed. That guy's got freaking cannons on him. I would really like to get more cannons. So the trick with these things is I can actually finally build over. So we're just gonna keep stacking. I have 2 of those now. Oh, where did I put that at? Sometimes you can end up with stuff in weird placements. It happens. We'll take a couple of these tires just for in case I need them in the future. All right. Looks like we got all those guys up. That charge our batteries back up. So especially in the beginning, there's a lot of charging the batteries up. As you get in later, you'll get larger and larger battery capacity. You'll get larger ways to start charging on the go. You'll get there's all kinds of crazy stuff that you'll eventually pick up in the game that drastically increase your ability to generally have fun with it. But this game is in its heart mostly a combat tech game. It's made to build constructs. I know that it is possible also to have other bots to kind of help you. You have got, well, you had a gun. I'll take that. Thanks. Doink that. Mostly just tires, it looks like. Put the tire in there. Be appreciative if you had a lot more guns. Yeah, I know. You're fat guy gotta eat. I know. I got it. Come on. Just waiting for you, buddy. Come on. Be something in it for me a lot faster if you figure out how to pick up the stuff I already brought for you. That may be enough to make him happy. Yep, there you go. And like I said, once you finish the quest, you want to make sure that wherever the little like bluish green thing spawns, you don't want it to spawn on you, because it will spawn on you and it will land on you and it will yeet you into the next world if you're lucky. If you're unlucky, it will yeet you into destruction. All right. So the good thing with this one is these are bigger pieces, which is good and bad, because now I have to figure out a way to put those things on something, so I can take them with me. And as you can tell by the way this thing is settling, these things are not light. And unfortunately, the only I don't want to say bad side, but a downside of this is that as you as you build the different parts, or as you open different things, usually they only give you like one of the items. So even though we have and then stuff starts getting stuck on your. So what's happening is that stuff is stuck on my ship right now, and it doesn't know how to get to where it's trying to go. So it's being difficult. So something has got stuck inside of my craft. And so what's happening is since it's stuck in there, it doesn't know what to do with it. And you start running into these issues where it it gets really jank. Yeah, so it's my ship is doing the fun thing right now. Sometimes hitting the B button will release it and it'll drop it so that it will. Oh, this is our other guy that we had from earlier. If I can get up to this thing, maybe I can get it to. All right. Stop shooting my stuff that I'm trying to acquire. What I'm trying to do is wait for it to pick up that stuff so I can fire and hit him again. Go ahead. We'll sort that guy away. And if you can get close enough to this guy, they'll charge your batteries for you, which I thought was really nice of them. They'll do it for free too. Really could use a magnet or lots of stuff. Lots of stuff I could use. But yeah, so you can see with that the low slungness of our craft right now, we are having some difficulties. We kind of go in here, drop these guys off, let them sell, and then what I usually do with this guy is I'll just grab this guy and drop him off, and then watch them all get picked up. It's great. It's good fun. All right. Oh, we need more missions. Crafty Business 2, Charlie Watch Counter. This one's good. They just want us to cut down trees, find ancient pal. It's enough, and do more crafty mic business. So this crafty business 2, they want us to just cut down 10 trees. Usually that's pretty easy to do. You just run in here, just shoot some trees. Yeah, we're having problems. I think what's happening is they're getting caught under us, and it's causing us issues. So we'll just run out here. We'll pick up some stuff because it's trying to do physics and it's trying to figure out how to do things, and it doesn't always work the best. Some days it works better than others. But if nothing else, you can at least come back here, do a couple of little things. Uh, there you go. And like I said, watch out because that harvesting missions, that stuff will just dump straight on top of you. So there's that guy. Put him in. Have all right. Yeah, here real quick. Pick up a few more resources because why not? We're gonna go back and sell them anyway. A little bit better of a capture device there. So as you go through, the whole point of this game, and if you guys haven't figured it out yet, is to just kind of open different licenses. It has a bunch of different ways to build things. It has some really cool items in it. The geocore is kind of your don't want to say your default build, but that's really what it is. It's your default type setup. It's kind of what you start with. It's kind of the generic, kind of a little bit of everything. GeoCorp is a lot more about uh, construction and salvaging and larger crafts to do that. You have Venture, which we haven't ran into yet, which is the guys that are mostly here for speed, and they're like your X Games sort type build. And then you have what are the Hawkeye, which is like your military industrial, like they're more of your stealth and your angry tech. Then you have your future tech, which is all about lasers and being future stuff and things like that. So there's some very different ones. And then, or is it better tomorrow? Where are you going? Really? You're just gonna run away? I'd run away too. Be fair. So I'll talk to this guy again. Hey, yeah, your bases seem to have a lot of accidents. Oh, I want you to go on there. So eventually, like I said, you'll run into something that will have one of those things, or you'll get it as a drop. I think you need to be fairly far into most of uh, the licenses to be able to start getting the black holes. And then basically what happens, because I do have stuff downloaded from the Steam Workshop. This basically allows me to build uh, the custom corporation fabricator, which will basically allow me to build custom blocks from different people. So we'll have it built that. And then if we went and got some more of this the silver stuff here, obviously we have enough wood on us. We could just churn out a bunch of these blocks. Hopefully eventually he'll be done. You stuff that on there. Stuff that on there. We're gonna do this. Crap, since we already have the pieces there, we might as well do it. Eventually we won't need that many of those things, but you know, whatever, we're here now. All right, and then we don't want to do that. So, and if you right click on the belt by accident, it will, like, if you right click and hold, it moves the belt in the opposite direction. So something to be aware of. All right, so find your trading stations at the trading station. So in the beginning, that's what most of this game is it's running around, it's trying to figure out what is out there, what you can blow up, what you can save, what you can bring back. And generally just an adventure build your own base type game. And I have a lot of fun with it. The only issue I have is I usually build bases that are way too large. And I'm going to do that again, because that's kind of how I gauge this game most times, is kind of like, what's the biggest base I can build and get away with. So we'll just keep doing that until eventually it works out for me. So we'll accept Charlie Watch counter, and then we'll accept, we got to clear out some rocks. That's fine, easy enough to do. Yeah, so basically what's happening is our things too low to the ground, and it's causing me some grief. All right, so let's go here, go talk to Charlie Watchtower. Just generally have a good time. So we just explore the thing. I believe there is a new map function too that they released. I haven't played with yet. They have been doing a lot of stuff to add to this game recently, and I'm really interested to get back in, have another playthrough of it, and kind of go through and do it. I'm also toying with the idea of doing a Factorio run through. The Just because I love Factorio. I've got so many hours at Factorio. Uh, so it may be maybe something I look into doing with that also. Got this couple of rock that we can unload here. I don't know how many rocks I need to blow up. And then the other thing I always forget to do, as you go through these trading stations, I would go through. Remember, don't remember where. I don't. It's not a weapon. Is it a control block? It's not a control booster. So I can't remember where it is down here. I think it may be the manufacturing blocks or the accessory block. GSO Observatory. I think it may be one of those that where it actually shows up at. But I usually try to keep an eye out just in case I run into a. I call it a black hole, but the vortex guy thing. So, because as soon as you can actually find one of those, the better you are. Because what you can do is you can go out if you have a big battle, then you can kind of just drop that thing on the ground. They'll pick everything up for you, and then that makes your life a whole lot easier. All right, so let's see if we can get out here to Charlie Watchtower. If I stop screwing around, we make it. If we're gonna get our music thing that we've been activated. A little bit of driving. So the trick is to kind of watch what you've done and where you're going. It's difficult, especially with ground vehicles in the beginning, trying to get through some of these areas. It's it can get a bit complicated. That thing is really starting to irritate me. I don't know why I put it in there upside down. I have a feeling that's where a lot of my props are coming from, though. You go up there for a minute. No, you. Not really what I wanted you to do. There, just do that. Just don't be a pain in my butt. How about that? Okay, yeah, that thing it's working a lot better now that I've got that thing, not trying to ram, pieces of stuff into the ground. Funny how that works. Agent Pal. What? But we're friends. We're friends, Agent Pal. All right, we'll let him kind of do his talking. How charge are my batteries? We're at 4. It's not optimal. All right, so we got basically a charging station that we need to go take out, or several charging stations. Wonder if I should actually. To be fair, I probably should wait for the daylight. Hey, well, I thought it was closer. Oh no, it is. We are. It's over there. It's way over there. All right. Anything good? Oh, we got a gun. Guns are good. And a mud tire. All right. I'm gonna see if I can make it over here to this thing real quick. I am starting to get close on time. Need to charge back up. So if you ever run into it where you go to uneven ground and it won't latch, I think they did the latching thing a lot better for your V key. But usually I can just kind of back around and move forward and back a couple of times, and you'll eventually get it. It looks like the sun's not up yet, so that's not helpful. And then I'm gonna cheat here real quick. So I'm just gonna go into build mode and hold forward, and it slowly will let me climb this thing. Unfortunately, I don't really want to do that, but I'm running out of time. I got some family stuff that's going to be happening very soon. I need to go get ready for that. But I kind of want to get to the base before, and then you'll see up here. These are our licenses. Kind of want to get to this base before we close out the day. Whether or not that's going to happen is a different story. It's saying we'll climb a bit, but yeah, it's because it's so low, and the suspension basically sucks. Oh, it's this one. Well, we're gonna set up and go say hi. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get into this one. That the attacking the Charlie Watchtower may be a next episode thing. I thought it was a smaller base where it was just a couple of things. I didn't realize it was this massive thing. And it takes a little bit of time to chew through these things. So we can get close to it though. We'll set up out here. We'll go ahead. Unfortunately, I hate ending on cliffhangers. But we're close enough now that the beginning of the next episode, we'll be going straight in to fight with that bad boy. So hopefully you guys are having fun. Hopefully you're enjoying this content so far. If you are, please like, subscribes, all that stuff is always really helpful. It does let me know that y'all want to keep watching these episodes. If you have a different game or something like that that you would like to suggest, we have the Discord and stuff like that. Also, all those links will be down in the comments. So with that, we will let you guys go and talk to y'all soon.